Yo. What up? Good morning, GMG. Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday. August. Sorry, my days. My God. August 21st, 2024. Four. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-hosts in the house. Oh, he's not wearing his shirt again. We sent a post saying that you need to put the shirt on. And of course we nuke before the show. Of course we nuke. I'm playing. It's because you work out before the show, did you?
Yeah.
You definitely look like you had to work out. Anyways, I got my co-host in the house. Tyler, Mando, how you guys doing today? Good morning.
Amazing, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm great. Like what's that? Is that a weekend quote? Anyways, Tyler, how you doing?
Good. Punks are back. ETH NFTs, green across the board. Love waking up to some nice green here.
I wonder what type of NFTs am I bull tweeting today? Because yesterday, the Say NFTs tweet, we should make a clip of that. But even the founders started like pumping their own bags using my tweet. It's I never we've never been so back, Say NFTs tweet. I mean, my fantasy top holders, Tyler, are rejoicing. I've nearly cracked top 50 in fantasy top. I'm absolutely fucking killing it right now on fantasy top. But that Say NFTs tweet, that Say NFTs tweet got me quite a lot of traction. So maybe today we do Tron NFTs. Ooh.
They have NFTs on Tron?
Yeah, I think they do. But anyways, I'm sure we'll talk. I can't even find. I've been tweeting too much. Yeah, 400 likes, 43,000 views on the Say NFTs tweet. Look at that. That's what happens when the founders themselves are pumping that bag. So we'll see how, this is how we'll see how hard your foundation is working. Okay, I'm gonna tweet every single foundation's memes and not memes, sorry, NFTs. So name foundation NFTs, and let's see if your favorite foundation's founders are quote tweeting me. Okay, see, that's bullish on Say NFTs because the founders themselves not only have quote tweeted, they've shared it. They want to give me retroactive funding for the tweet. #grant. They want to this is it. Anyways, on the show. Today, market report as usual. I'm sure we have a lot to talk about. I mean, what a flush out, but we're back at $60,000. So you absolutely love to see that. We are so back. 59K, we're going to 40, 60K, we're going to 100K. You love to see that. Tyler's top 100. Let's see what Tyler's going to store for us. I'm sure we've got a few agree, disagree, agree to disagree. A lot of momentum on NFTs. You absolutely love to see it. And that's about it. So without further ado, Mando, aka Tron specialist. Let's go to you.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Mando. Can you dig it?
GM. Looks like exactly the same as yesterday. Bitcoin back at 60K. We flirted below, we flirted above. We're still at 60K. Bitcoin outperforming. Still feels like Solana and ETH are slightly underperforming. Bitcoin dominance is heading up towards 58%, which is kind of wild. As we've spoken about a little bit, Tron was the biggest gainer yesterday. It is now the most profitable L1 in crypto. It's overtaken Solana, overtaken ETH on a daily metric. Money's been moving there. Obviously, the majority of this has been coming from memecoin trading, but the Tron network is now up. It was up 20% yesterday. It's up about 60% this year, or slightly higher now. So, anyway, it seems to be doing relatively well out of the L1s, and that's where a lot of the focus is. That's where all the meme trading is happening. It was quiet yesterday in macro. Today, I think Jackson Hole starts today, but I don't think or maybe it starts tomorrow, but I know the big speech is on Friday. Today, we're going to get the Fed minutes, which might give an indication of interest rate cuts, but macro isn't really moving. Stocks and gold are all hanging out near all-time high. The dollar has been slowly weakening, and crypto, it looks So on the positive side, you have very low funding. In fact, you have negative funding for Bitcoin. Some of the most negative it's been in months, actually since FTX. And that is also the same for some of the other majors, so ETH and Solana. So you are being paid to go long some of these coins at the moment. This is a very, very supportive environment at the moment for crypto. That being said, obviously the sentiment is very, very low, and people are there's a lot of talk about just consolidating into majors, consolidating just into Bitcoin, really. And the fact that Solana's meme coin activity seems to be slowing maybe puts that chain under a little bit of stress. There was a tweet out by Mert a couple days ago. I think it was maybe on Sunday or on Monday morning, basically saying there was going to be some very, very big news coming out for Solana. The big news there would be some sort of indication that we were going to get Fire Dancer, but it could be something else. Like the last time he said he tweeted about this was when they did Blinks, which is quite a big deal. So we could have something there for Solana. You have Vitalik bull posting today. So, but other than that, it's relatively quiet, and everyone just looking and wondering whether they should move money to Tron to try and make money on Tron.
Yes.
I think when I decide to finally move is when you guys should call it quits.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let us know. Let everyone know.
Yeah. I think that's when. But hey, I added to longs on this dip. Usually I would have been shaken out. New me, new PFP, new me. You know, I may launch a coin tied to my trading lord and start a Telegram chat here. You guys could tail me if you want. Maybe I'll get Robit to create like a Farokh Persian manlet, because that's my username on Robit, like tailing ball, Anyway, so tell me more about this Tron stuff. So Tron is back up apparently to like ICO prices.
Yeah, pull up the chart.
Let's pull up the chart. Trading view. Let me show you guys. But
about $16 billion FTV right now.
How much?
$16 billion FTV. It's up. It started the year at around 1ish, so it's up 60%. It's up more than Solana this year. It's up close to what Bitcoin's up. So I think even further actually. So it's one of the best performing L1s. Kind of a very aggressive move since the start of August, really. Yeah. And Tron, like we've already spoken about, no one likes Justin Sun. It's very tied to himself, his personal brand, and some of the major protocols on the chain are linked to him in DeFi. They've never really had much going on except DeFi and payments, really. And the DeFi was all a bit Ponzi-esque, like as with all DeFi, but it wasn't like they were seeing huge volume from some of the better known DeFi protocols. But yeah, this meme coin cycle has kind of really catapulted them in terms of activity. And they always did used to make quite a decent amount of money because the payment side of the business was always pretty strong, as we know from Tether. And now that they're adding the meme coin trading side of the business, well, Tron could potentially have a bullish narrative around it. So at 16 billion, and it's making, we can go on to just type in DeFi Llama fees. We can look at how much they made. So
it's loading.
Fees over the last 24 hours, they made $4 million.
There you go.
So you make $4 million a day, you're making over $1 billion a year, and your chain is priced at 16 billion. People can get pretty bullish on that.
His Excellency is cooking.
What's Solana trading at from that metric? If you're looking at annualized fees,
Solana fees,
$1 million a day, but on good days it's made 2 to 3.
I mean, the other day it looks like it was making nearly 4+ for a bit,
for a short period. Yeah. I think on average it's averaging out to around being about a billion or just shy of $1 billion a year at the moment for Solana. And ETH is kind of similar. Remember Solana's been slowly flipping ETH in some of these metrics on the L1 at least.
Yeah.
But Tron coming out with these numbers, these aren't small numbers now for a chain with a relatively low. Oh, actually, its FTV is 14 billion. It looks like right now.
Yeah.
It's cheap.
So,
Is it? Like this thing has a new narrative for 48 hours and all of a sudden $14 billion? Is that the narrative we're going for on the show, lads? You guys seem like you've taken the pill. It looks like you guys are like deep in the Tron. Are you guys?
I've got no money on Tron, just to let everyone know.
You got what?
I've got no money on Tron.
Are you sure about that? Because you've been like bull talking at least.
I've been making memes about it, but no.
Interesting.
But clearly, there's been money made. Like Sundog.
Oh yeah.
One that we mentioned at 180 yesterday, 270.
Fuck me, dude. And also Deck Screener yesterday after the show. Remember we were like, yo, Deck Screener doesn't have doesn't have thing. Too bad Sunscreener never made it out, but Deck Screener added Tron. And then the other thing, I have to say, this tweet by Newsy Johnson was, I mean, let's just talk about Tron for a little bit, right? But this tweet was so funny. One thing about His Excellency is that he never fails to capture a moment when everything else goes to shit time and time again. Newsy Johnson. And it's so freaking true. Remember how hard he was farming Ukraine? And now look at this. That was hilarious every time. That was back in 2020 during the COVID pandemic, where he was like, I don't know, trying to show support to Wuhan. And then he was, of course, tagging Tron Foundation and had like he was trying to do that. Oh, look at that. Capri Sun launched and went to 10 million an hour today.
Way.
No way, dude.
Oh my God, it's here. It's number 26 on deck.
Yourselves, dude. Are you kidding me? Dude, that is well. I'm glad people made money.
The straw stays in. That's their tagline.
The straw stays in.
The straw stay. Oh, this is such a like. If I had money on Tron right now, this is what I'd be buying. But that is so good. That is so good. I'm looking. It's so funny, but it's so true, right? Something about I mean, this so like remember this. People are posting reminders, right? Like he was like all in on Slurf. He was like he's always all in on these narratives. But one thing about His Excellency, Justin Sun, is that he's never scared of sending $2 billion in one transactions in crypto. Like he doesn't even send test transaction. The guy like raw dogs like $2 to $5 billion in one transaction, which is something I always found really funny about.
He sends it from a Tron wallet to a Tron wallet. He'll just go back. He'll do a hard fork to get that money back if he needs to, man.
He doesn't give a fuck, bro.
It's all fake money anyways, right? He just prints it.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck, So anyway, so look, he's I met him last year at KBW. I wonder if he's gonna be there this year again at the VIP speaker dinner there. It was like him. He was hanging out with Sandeep from Polygon. Quite a duo actually when I think back about this. What is Justin Sun's been tweeting? Because I can't see his tweets, and I'm not in the business of making a note to read someone's tweets. So has he been on the heater?
He's basically just like hinting at pumps for all of this stuff.
Like, what's this one? What's this about?
Well, this is, I think it's attached to a game. Wukong is the name of the game, I think.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad people are
two of these coins, by the way. This Sun Wukong thing. There's like an OG one and a CTO one, apparently. Like, I don't know that much, but this is what his PFP is, right? Justin Sun's PFP is this Sun Wukong thing.
Interesting. Well, look, I hope people are cooking. Like, honestly, like if you're trying to make money and you're like, picture yourself, right? You're trying to make money and the Solana trenches, they're not cooked, but like a lot of people are claiming they're done and bummed up fun narrative is like they killed everything, blah, blah, blah. What do you do, right? There's not really memes on ETH. I mean, ETH itself has been kind of cooked. Like Vitalik had to bull tweet today. And then like, where do you go, right? And you hear this shiny new toy called Tron, though it's not new nor shiny, and you still go for it. So I don't blame people, right?
I think the benefit people are saying right now is that there are not that many bots.
Yes, I read that.
Not a ton of like Photon or Bullex or these MEV bots at the moment. So it's a bit less, you versus the bots to snipe this stuff. So people are getting in. relatively early, and they're just like riding the new money coming into this space. So apparently it's just a little bit easier than on Solana right now. But at the same time, there's going to be one day, I don't know if it's today or tomorrow or in a few days, where everyone realizes they own a bunch of Justin Sun related memes, and they'll all be down 50% in one day. And then you'll question why you own, fucking Capri Sun. Or someone pitched me the Mog of
No.
Tron.
No,
Is it called Sunmog? What's it called?
It's called Sund.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
wait, how
Yeah.
is that?
It's up 2,400%.
Mando's
You
daddy.
can go
It's
check it out.
Sun, Rosa.
Let's go look at that screen also. But first, before we do this, I do want to bring up this tweet by Mando. Be honest.
I'm a menace at the moment. I'm a full.
This one hurt me personally.
He said pack holders realizing they needed to breach the Tron. I told him it was too soon. And he goes, Sun Pack has a nice ring to it.
Dude, doesn't it take much to be the #1 meme coin on Tron at the moment?
Yeah, it's I mean, Sun Army is not. Oh my god, this is crazy tweet.
We really need to get to the bottom of who launched this Capri Sun token, and if they're a listener of this show.
For sure, listener of the show. I mean, they have to be. Let's go look a little bit. Because then markets are kind of like whatever, and we'll get to Tyler's top 100. But let's look at this.
is a game, I think. Sund is the Mog. But like I went onto the Twitter. It's we've got Mog at home, and then you got Suncat, another Wukong. So you got another Wukong. Like I said, there's two of them.
Okay. Oh, that's the game Leap was streaming last night. I was looking for spaces to join last night because I had an hour to kill, and Leap was like literally just like streaming him playing Wukong. That's what it is.
Yeah. And then Sundog.
I see like Persian Trader like tweet about this a lot, like a bunch of creators or people like tweet about
Dude, like KOLs are getting into a lot of these. My time is now all the
oh my god, Biao again, the Chinese Pepe. I've seen that movie play out so many times.
I saw Juiced on. Yeah, I love that one. Look.
Where?
Go up slightly. Juiced on Sun.
Oh god, come on.
Where?
Just down one.
It's right below Capri Sun. Juiced and soon. It's
those are, but the Spooderman meme. Damn. Well, that speaks for itself. That one's cooked. How's Capri Sun doing? Oh, are you kidding me, bro?
Straw stays in.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Millionaire, man. I told you that would have gone straight to 10 million. I actually said it live on the show.
I think you did say that. 10 million.
I think you said 5. But yes, you're right. Dude, are you kidding me? Like, seriously? You guys are doing this behind my back?
We could. You want to launch Sunduck for me? You want to be?
So what would be the epic version of of Tron? Like,
yeah, Sunduck.
I think Sunduck is probably the best.
I hate when it does this. Jesus Christ! Hold on, my camera broke again. You're back.
Oh, we lost him. He's off. Developing Sunduck.
So epic. So what would be Sunduck? Duck. Epic duck. Sunduck. Yeah. We got to be careful. Motherfuckers about to like pin us for like creating stuff while we're hosting live on air. My hands are here. Show your hands, everyone. Tyler. Show your hands.
I don't even know how to get money onto Tron.
Okay. I do not need another coin.
Meme coin dev and a gambling problem.
Yeah.
I mean, the future is omni-chain, Mando. So you could run that narrative or starting.
That's what I'm talking about. The pack team. Just stop it now. You have the ability now to just be like.
Honestly, the pack team has the ability right now to fucking like do something crazy.
Yeah.
And oh wow, my Dogminton said the Tron Dog could be Sunny D. Get it? Sunny D Light, Sunny Duck.
Oh wow!
Yo,
Sunny D is gonna launch today. 100% Sunny D launch.
We are literally I used to drink Sunny D every day in camp. This one,
what was the tagline for Sunny D? Do you remember? He used to always say,
We're literally building
"Your
people.
fridge. What's in your fridge?"
Is it what's in your fridge?
I mean, it was brilliant.
yeah.
Brilliant marketing.
Yo, Sunny D was so no, it's boldly original.
No, I remember the ads.
The commercials were all like, "What's in your fridge?"
Sunny.
Like blue stuff. Oh, Sunny D.
Sims is probably listening to this show on his like week
Yeah, it's
off.
right there.
Oh,
The
for
purple
sure.
stuff, yeah.
I was up.
We got some soda, OJ, purple stuff, Sunny Delight. What's in this? Tastes like orange and tangerine. Yeah, why? Some healthy junk too. Whoa. What are you doing? There's what?
Problem, guys?
Way to be Mr. Jackson. Come on. Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
The
Sunny.
90s. The 90s was such a great
Classic
decade.
90s there.
Dude, wow, what a classic. I mean, I wasn't born. Mando was like 5 and Tyler was 30. So
They take it easy.
I'm surprised there's not been a Sunny D launch on Tron. We're just gonna keep firing off name ideas for y'all. So Capri Sun that stemmed out of this chat and is now at $10 million. It is rates pumping. We should stop. And then Sunny D, you know, yeah, that's oh yeah. Okay. We should probably stop. All right. Is that it for Tron? Are you guys over this Tron? Like, how long do
I
we
think that's enough.
Tron phase
Tron.
lasts?
So people like some VCs are getting bullish.
Yeah, but
Who did
VCs are being bullish on everything because they missed everything. Like they're altered. Like the amount of VCs that are down underwater. What?
Abby Feldman, who does the 1000X podcast on, I'm pretty sure it was him who posted it. Yeah, Tron is basically up only this year, and it's also generated the most fees out of any crypto protocol over the last 90 days. I did not realize any of this. What is going on? It's true. Like they are making money. So it's over the last 90 days, it's beat Ethereum, Lido, Uniswap, Bitcoin, Solana.
Yeah, but that's like a week-long
It's all stablecoin transfers. So it's all, you know, countries that you getting away with some stuff.
There's a market. There's a market for that, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how do you think these people are feeling now? Like all the attention is on that chain.
Probably good. All their
They
bags
should
are
move
up.
the crime to Solana.
So I think D's hit the line at 2 weeks. I'll take the over on 2 weeks and Tron still being relevant. I think the problem is these memes might not be. Like these memes ran so far so fast, right? Like
I think the meme should be about financial crimes more. That's what I think.
Yeah, we should. They should be. We should.
they all have more staying
Okay,
power.
let's come up with one last one that's about wash trading, but tied to Sun, like crime and Sun, like something about like
Sanctioned city, something like that, you know.
yeah, sunshine countries or sun like
Sanctioned countries. That would be an incredible meme. Sanctioned countries. Oh my god, that would go to like 100 million, I swear.
I mean, all you have to do is look for words with sun in them, right? So
Sure. Just
you
get
know,
a
like-
list of the FBI's top 20 most wanted.
Yeah. FBI most wanted with sun in the name. Let's see.
No, you don't need Sun. You just have that as your banner, you know, all top 20.
No, I don't think there's any FBI
shit.
most wanted. No. I don't know. Oh, there's this guy called Sun Kai Lang. Okay.
Perfect.
And let's see what he did. Oh wow. Oh yo, that is a good one.
That Face.
Hold on.
That
That is a fucking stellar one.
Face
bro.
of a 9-figure coin.
Yo,
Yeah.
look at this guy, bro. You tell me this ain't going 100 mil? Oh my god! Like, what did he do? So Sun Kai Lang, aka Jack Sun. Jack Sun, that's his nickname. On May in Pennsylvania, indicted 5 people, members of the People's Liberation Army, People's Republic of China.
perfect.
Dude, that is perfect, bro. He's on
He's
the most
the
wanted list.
exact thing you would imagine the people on Tron are doing stuff
Oh,
as well.
this guy for sure commits on-chain crimes on Tron. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. I mean, hey, by the way, at this stage, I don't know why you're not watching the Sean video. But anyways, what did he do, though?
Looks like espionage, cyber espionage. It just gets better.
Where do you see that? Ooh, cyber espionage. Brother. This guy dude, okay, so we found the perfect crime, meme coin to launch on Sun, on Tron Sun, or the host's opinions are their own, right? When I come on this show, I'm not the president of the Stan. I am.
You got money on Tron yet? Are you a Tron?
I don't have any money on Tron. I didn't do it. I honestly, I wish I was less busy because I would have done it and I probably like move like 5-10K just to fuck around and find out. But I've been really busy and I'm not in the business of losing money because I'm not focused and shit, you know? I've just been longing dips, dude. That's all I've been doing lately, Mando. With small size, like tiny size.
You're a meme coin dev on Tron, though. You can be a meme coin trader on Solana, but
are you saying this because I'm Iranian? That's racist.
I'm just saying.
That's racist. Okay? Just because my people literally use Tron blockchain to launder money doesn't mean that I'm okay, you know? Doesn't mean, you know,
I think you could do numbers over there. I will not explain.
No, I feel heavily misunderstood right now.
Yeah.
Good one.
Thank you. I'm looking at words right now. There's a lot of words that contain the word sun in them. You know,
yes, there
are. You know, there's
you don't need to keep looking. You got the meme. Jackson.
You know what? We got the meme. Jackson. With that face, I mean, cyber espionage. I mean, look at that. That is a banger. Oh my god! Now the Rug Radio team is tweeting me like, it texts me like, hey yo, like what are you doing? Oh, Benjamin White just said, that's our VP of creators. He said, in the Star Wars universe, the Black Sun is a powerful criminal syndicate that became prominent during the Clone Wars. Whoa. Star Wars, Tron. Tron is a very Star Wars-ish like name. Like, all right. Maybe we should stop, right? I mean, I'm having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Oh god. Anyways, you know what? This is a great segue. Let's
It's fire.
No, not this one. Not this button. Not this button. This one.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis.
Oh my god, that's a
Tyler.
Hold on, this is great. They should launch one called the Tranches. Oh, that is so good. All right, never mind.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis.
My hands are up.
Tyler D on FOMO HOUR cause the kid can't miss.
Ready to bash some bears. Not sure how I can follow up the tranches.
Change the topic.
Ideation, but I'll try. Crypto majors, they're dipping. Summer chop continues, but Trump outperforming, hitting a new all-time high. We saw Donald Trump reflip Kamala Harris on Polymarket on Tuesday. This is a big swing. He's now back up 52.47 after it seems like RFK Jr. is perhaps going to drop out of the race and maybe endorse Donald Trump, though we haven't really seen a Trump pump yet in the crypto markets. In other news, a lot of investment news. We saw Binance Labs announce an investment in Corn, which is a yield network on Bitcoin. They raised a $6.7 million seed. Paradigm led a $7.5 million seed in Sorella Labs, which wants to solve ETH's MEV problem. And then Story Protocol, this was the blockbuster news from this morning, $140 million raise, $140 million raised for its IP blockchain. They're backed by some of the biggest. In other news, we saw MetaMask introduce this new send and swap feature, pretty self-explanatory. We saw State Street announce a strategic partnership with Taurus to go deeper into tokenization. So that's a big one from State Street. In memes, the meme coin majors, they are red. The Tron memes are outperforming. Sundog hit 270 million. Simon's Cat, Mando brought this up on yesterday's show. They raised $4.25 million in a meme coin presale that is set to launch on BNB in partnership with Floki, DWF Labs, and the BNB chain. And then the Pac-Moon team, they officially launched Army on Solana yesterday. It opened up at $12 million, but it fell to $7 million overnight. leading to Mando's advice that they perhaps bridge over to Tron. In NFTs, this is where the good news of the day is. CryptoPunks rallied 30% to a 29.5 ETH floor after their biggest day of sales since November 2023. That led to a broader rally across ETH NFTs. Majors up 5 to 10%. Snowfro, he's set to mint. Guys, this is it. The final Chromie Squiggle is minting at 2:30 p.m. Eastern today. That NFT is going to go straight to the LACMA wallet. And then we saw Danny Cole. He's returning Creature World. Creature Cubes is dropping. It's an ERC 404 project dropping on base. So that is the roundup. A few areas that we could dive into.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to start. I need to close this Capri-Sun chart because I own 10,000%, and it's driving me fucking mad. Like, I'm sick right now. It's 2x on the show.
Straw stays in.
Okay. Hold on. Let's get Vanessa does this thing where she gets stuff out of my head. I'm going to get the Tron memes out of my head. All right. Okay. All right. Let's start with punks. Let's start with punks because these changes PFP back. And to me, these changing his PFP back to his clean, pure punk without all the crazy stuff he always does is iconic. Now, I had to follow suit. Because these has too much power. And I see my fellow punks in the audience. I'm seeing a lot of new punks holders. I see Dave Corp down there. Not new punks, but I see a lot of OG punks. We have Fungible and a lot of folks down there. I see Fujo. See a lot of y'all down there, which is super cool. I mean, talk to me, Tyler. What we've been seeing in the last 48 hours is awesome.
Yeah, I think what's interesting, a lot of the criticism of this latest like NFT rally is that everyone's talking about NFTs coming back, but no one's talking about buying them. But we're actually seeing people talk about their punk buys.
Oh my God, the wild hairs are flying, bro. The last 4 sales.
Wild fly.
I changed my PFP back to wild hair. Everybody wants the wild hair. Best hair in Web3.
Yeah, we saw, so like there's some promising sales. So we saw this aesthetic punk sell. Where is it at? Maybe scroll down a little bit. One sold for like 50
this one. Gorgeous punk. This one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one. 53.5 ETH, the purple cap. So that was almost, and that's about 2x the floor at the time. So that was a solid sale. We saw intraday flips. So if you go back, that albino smile,
this one,
it flips from 33 to 39 in a day.
Genius.
So that's a nice little single day return there. $15,000. Those are just like the types of things you like to see, I think, in a market that might be somewhat coming back. Of course, it's a small sample size. It's early, but man, these things were kind of holding at 21 to 22 for what felt like a couple of weeks. They went below 50K on the back of the yen carry trade crypto crash. I think they went to like 45, 47. And now they're back to what? So what's 30? That's 75, 80,000. So
right now the floor of a punk. Yeah, we're looking at. I mean, last time was 75K. Also fluctuates so much with the price of ETH. So in ETH, we're up big time. Like it's 29.69, right? Like ETH is down versus yesterday, but in ETH price, you're up what, 4? More. There was punk selling for 22 ETH yesterday.
Yeah, punks was like 23 for. I think 24 maybe was the 4, so it's up.
It sold for as low as 19 ETH. Even Beanie called for the comeback of punks. He said bottom's over. There's
only 75 to a 40 floor, and of course, you got to be careful with those types of numbers because the floor can fill in, of course, but it's thin.
Yeah, right? I have to say though, let's bring up the agree disagree tweet here because I personally want to call him out. I personally want to call out Kicks on the show. Is he listening? He listens something. I'm gonna call this no punker out. Okay, typical cope from someone who missed the bottom. Okay, he's even already backtracking, by the way. He said, I can't wait for punks to go to 50 ETH in a few weeks so I can get absolutely roasted. So that already back 4.5 hours later, he's backtracking. He's saying that yesterday's pump was wash trading. It's not, I don't think it's true. First and foremost, I looked at a lot of these wallets. They're not reselling them. There's not that many that are being sold again. Intraday trading on punks has always existed. And also when you have large moves on punks, it's a good way to make money. Like Cyrus already sold his punk for like $24,000 flip or something. Mm-hmm. And there was this guy who posted yesterday. He's the one who swept 200 ETH worth, and he's like loading up another 300 ETH clip to buy more. So I actually strongly disagree with this take. What do you think?
Yeah, of course, I love Kicks. He's one of my favorite follows. But I'm gonna disagree.
Well, I'm a big, good friend, love the guy. I'm obviously fucking around, but I think he's wrong.
Yeah, I think I don't think there's anything fake about this rally. It feels very real. Like this is one of the hallmarks of NFTs is you can't miss the up days. You know, they're violent upswings, and FOMO kicks in, and you go from 22 to 30 in a day. I don't think anything fundamentally has changed about their path to $1 million, like we talked about on yesterday's show and the broader collectibles market. But I think they're probably just hanging out too cheap for a little bit too long.
Yeah.
And we talked about like MOG as the alternative. If memes are cooling off for a while,
Yeah.
maybe. I mean, anyone who bought the dip on punks is up more than if they would have bought MOG.
Yeah, I mean, if you bought the dip on punks, you're up like $20,000 already. So they were selling for $50K yesterday, right? So it's not that bad. Not too late, Mando, to get your first punk. Those top hats are looking good. I'm just saying, when the floors get swept, people tend to buy mids. I'm just saying.
Let's see. I'm bullish on punks. I've said I think they're a good long-term buy.
What about you, Tyler? I want to have to also get you to buy your first punk. I could see Tyler with like a purple hair punk, like something like that.
I'm gonna need Army to bridge to Tron and merge with Jackson and Capri Sun.
So should we segue to that? Like, I have the chart open here.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot to say. I think it was. I don't think that's a huge surprise. Like it ran up into the burn / migration. I think there were some expectations it would sell on day one. Unfortunately, basically, it kind of erased the whole gains that were generated from the burn migration play. So now it's just a question of what are they going to go, like what are they going to do from here? I did see this idea that folks were like generating PFPs of this new like Army character. I think that is interesting. I think that's the type of thing that they're going to probably need to generate momentum again. More folks talking about it, more signaling on the timeline. I think that the team's going to have to do something here to generate the interest again, because now we have this major event behind us. The question is what's coming up next. I'm sure they've got some ideas, but wasn't the best first day.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't blame them, right? Like, it's just the fucking Solana meme coins right now. Pick up Solana meme coins right now. Every single marginal dollar just went into Tron.
Yeah.
Where do I just go to like here? Solana overall here.
Just if you have a watch list or whatever, like
I don't have a watch list.
It's filtered by market cap. I mean, you'll see the same
Solana,
thing.
24 hour.
Then do market cap.
Market cap here.
It's the far right.
There you go.
Right. Giga's up 6%. Everything else.
But what's Giga at? Because I think it probably dipped. Oh, wow, still a $200 million coin.
Yeah.
What's Mumu at? What's my favorite coin that I don't own at? Oh,
most Solana meme coins are down 10 to 20% today, or like 5 to 20.
Yeah, I mean that's normal, right? Like the attention and the meme coin, like all the trench warriors are.
Yeah, everyone's gambling on Tron.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, you're right. Everyone's gambling on there. What do you think? I don't know. I think like Solana memes, like the good ones, are just gonna rage pump back up when like this whole Tron thing is over. What do you guys think?
I hope so. I don't think the majors are done yet, but I mean, I'm also like, I'm looking at the Swift chart. It doesn't look good. Like, there's nothing that looks great about it.
I mean, the VCs have all exited probably, so they're done with that. It looks like it's not working. What did someone say about the duck here in the comments? Hold on. Someone said, "I'll tattoo epic duck on my forehead for a punk." I'm reading the
offering that. Like,
I don't know.
I'm sit down.
I don't know.
I'm gonna test him here.
Be careful, because last time someone told me they'll tattoo my punk on their arm for something, I didn't even agree to the deal, and they still tattooed my punk on their arm.
Yeah.
Shout out to the legend. So that's that. Tyler, what else you got?
Yeah, maybe like pulling back to NFTs.
Yeah, let's talk about NFTs.
So like Bored Apes.
What about them?
They're back to 13.5.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like, what are they up
Oh,
on the month here? Yeah, so they're
Oh,
up
wow.
44% on the month. Interestingly, so Gordon
Huh.
Goner was tweeting last night. I actually missed this. I just saw it this morning.
He's
Yes.
been
He's
low.
working on their Bored Ape treasure hunt. So the first time in
Back,
3 years he feels control over something. So he's back. They've got some positive momentum right now. There's still punks are soaring, so they've got the major up ahead of them, perhaps pulling them up. It's an interesting.
He also tweeted half an hour ago, so he's back.
Okay,
like,
I missed that.
show.
Yeah.
No, I mean it was during the show, but I don't want to build something just to outperform my peers. I want to lock in something so fucking fun for the apes as gravity pulls the entire NFT industry up to my wavelength. I'm bored of sweatshirts and logo tees. Calling this a treasure hunt isn't enjoying stuff anymore. This evolving into something so much larger. I mean, this is bullish for NFTs on ETH in general because like punks go up, you know, Yuga Eco go up, and the rest like right. I even saw someone shilling me bits again this morning. Like that's
Oh god, I saw that too. Throw that aside. Throw that take in the trash can. Sorry, Sergio. But
he's smart. You know, Mando, we can tell every time Tyler got rugged on something with his eye.
but like this is like the back to basics stuff that you have to be like incredibly excited about. Like the excitement of Bored Apes in 2021 was like the roadmap and like what are they going to do next? And then they totally abandoned the roadmap, right? Like they just started focusing on the other side for the most part, and it felt like the original one just kind of got totally pushed aside. And now if he's doing these things again, I know it's generating excitement. I'd be excited if I was a holder right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited as well. I mean, that means I'm going to get a little more money for my ape now, which is not that bad. So I can put it in Captain's Hunt.
Can we read the bottom of this tweet? Woe to my enemies. Woe to the haters who will say merely a treasure hunt, a pox upon them. For the stars have aligned and ape-like angels around me. I drink their milkshakes.
I drink their milkshakes. I mean,
yeah,
Gordon's good at this shit.
He is.
You know, Gordon's good at this shit. Yeah, gotta give Gordon credit. You know, Gordon is good at this bull posting shit. You know, he always has been. So you love to see that. But going back to the
you know what's also funny, real quick. You didn't hear anyone complain about Yuga owning punks when they ran up 30% today.
Just like how, you know, now prediction markets are a source of truth, right? Because Trump is ahead. It's the same thing, right? Kamala's ahead. Prediction markets are fake. Super PACs are bidding. And now that punks are up, like Yuga is a great owner, right? You know what? That's a good. Can I steal that for a tweet?
Yeah, you can steal it. That's fine.
I'm gonna tweet that. Now that crypto punks are flying, we like Yuga. What was it? No, the punks are flying. I'm gonna piss off a lot of punks with that one, aren't I?
Well, that's good for your fantasy holders. We like controversial tweets.
Not a Yuga Labs bear post in sight. I'm gonna say not a Yuga Labs bear post in sight from punks now that they're up, right? I'm gonna make a lot of enemies for that one. I don't want to. I feel like my tweets during the show are becoming really menaces right now. Anyways, Tyler, what else is going on in the NFT line? Did you just what is it? Azure Games is pumping. I owned that for a hot second.
Me too. I did as well.
After they announced their A16Z seed investment or something, remember?
I mean, hopefully some of these teams were, if they're perhaps sitting on something, like getting into September timeframe, people are back at the desk. Let's start rolling out news again. Like there's been no NFT news.
Can Bodoggos catch a pump? Like I feel like these guys show up every day. Easy Eats is still one of the faces of Solana, and MFers are not bidding my Bodoggos. What are you guys doing?
I think it's just it's so hard for NFTs on Solana.
But they're all pumping
to run.
Yeah, you're right.
Because as soon as they get to a decent value, people just sell off for meme coins.
I mean, it just happened to DGods, right? It's strong at 29 SOL, but like every time I've been monitoring a little bit, I refresh the floor like once a day, and like every pump to like 35s-ish gets sold back down to about 30 SOL there. So there's that. What else, Tyler? What else am I missing here?
I think that's a good run up on the NFTs. The poly market stuff is a little interesting. I think that the Trump back up at 52.47 is wild to me. So like I was refreshing Nate Silver's election model. He's still got Harris at 54.46, and now his model doesn't have this latest like RFK news factored in, right? So his model is going to be lagging So
I think
we'll see
RFK
when that news hits. But
RFK is a big deal, I think.
What?
I think RFK is quite a big deal. I think if independent voting was more commonplace in the US, I think he would have had a really. And he's pissed because the Democrats have basically been blocking his ability to be on the ballot in many of the states.
sure.
So if Trump says, "Hey, we're going to give RFK, I don't know, Secretary of State or something like that,"
Yeah.
be-
So
that would be a wild ticket. Then I really think people would get behind that pretty strongly.
wasn't there a rumor again allegedly that like they refused to give RFK a seat with the Democrats, so he's probably gonna go like Republican side? Like, is that
I think
wasn't that like
his policies, or at least the policies, particularly of his VP candidate, were more left leaning. But the Democrats have basically, because Democrats were aware that it would split their vote in the states that he ran potentially. They've been on a big legal battle trying to stop him from being able to run. So RFK now has like quite big beef with the Democrats, and his VP pick went on TV yesterday and said, basically, we might now align with Trump.
Interesting. That's a huge flip though. Like that mixed with the 25% taxes on realized gains, which by the way, I think most people can't read because that's for like the super rich. And I think nobody on crypto Twitter, besides Kobe, maybe.
I think it's very unlikely that anything like that would ever come to fruition. Like we didn't see the markets, like the markets totally shook it off, right? Like stocks are green this morning. So no one cares about that. But it's just one of those things. I don't understand why her campaign is backing things like that. Unless they feel like they're going to win votes of like the anti-rich.
Are we surprised? Like, aren't Democrats like historically like really left socialist leaning? I'm not knocking.
No, they are. I'm laughing because I was watching some of the DNC last night, and there was some anti-rich rhetoric from Bernie Sanders, and then Pritzker, who's the governor of Illinois, my home state, came out and it was like patting his chest as an actual billionaire, calling Trump not a billionaire.
I have to say, Lil Jon coming out the same day punks are flying, reminding me of that Beanie and Lil Jon interaction. I mean, who in the audience, with a show of hands, any emoji, thumbs up, was there during the iconic "I'm Lil Jon" moment with Beanie in 2021? I mean, that was. Do you remember that, guys?
I do. I forget the exact context of it.
It was because Beanie said that Lil Jon can't sell. Why does Lil Jon have a verified badge if he's like, it was something around OpenSea verification, because OpenSea wouldn't verify anyone back then. Like it was really hard to get, but Lil Jon would like get a verification right away. And then Lil Jon came at Beanie and was like, "I'm Lil Jon."
I'm so happy Beanie's back.
I found
it. Beanie.
I found it. There you go. That was arguably one of the most iconic moments.
Wow, how did you find that so fast? That was impressive.
I'm a professional ex-researcher. I'm a professional. Honestly, that's all I researched. Look at this. Remember Nate
That's why I got a blue check.
Yeah. I'm Lil Jon. That's why.
Also, like what Nate Chastain in the replies here? Like, let's just go back to that.
Iconic times. Nate Chastain in the comments. Oh wow, Kobe inviting him up only back then too. That's crazy.
Sign of the times.
I don't think Nate Chastain was in the comments yet.
Go up. There he is. Oh yeah, so he was in
the project made a criteria. Wow, remember Nate? Free Nate, honestly. Like these people in Pump Fund Trenches have done way worse than Nate Chastain. But there was
a point in time where I was buying NFTs off of what was on the OpenSea front page.
I didn't.
That's how easy it was back early.
I full sent that tweet, by the way, Tyler, for the
good for you,
for the fancy top holders. You know, we full sent. You know, now that CryptoPunks are up, we don't hate Yuga Labs anymore.
Let's go back to Polymarket. So there's I know you're tired of the word bets. Like there's the Tim Waltz talk tonight. So
let's do it. I'm in.
The lines aren't really that juicy. There's a lot of favorites. I mean, I think the favorites are probably going to hit. Like Coach is a good one. Like I would bet yes on Coach.
I don't know him well enough.
Probably a good bet.
What's the contrarian bet here? Debate. Ooh, debate is nice at 38%.
I like Couch at 6-1, 5 to 6-1 on Couch.
He's not gonna say Couch again.
Yeah, he is, bro. Dude, the other party keeps saying tampon. Couch is pretty much the Democrats' tampon.
There's a lot of ways to say it without being like direct too. You can make like indirect jokes about it. So I don't know. I haven't done any of these. So I'm gonna spend a little more time. But,
I like tampon here. You know what? I'm gonna take the tampon bet.
10-1. Yeah,
That's 20
why
bucks.
not?
$20. I'll put $20 on tampon. Whatever. 10-1. Yeah.
I do think one of the best ways to address these running jokes, criticism is just to go at it.
I mean, if I hit tampon on Democrats and Republicans, I'm a god. Like I'm literally like polymarket GCR. Like at this stage.
Abortion, yes, probably looks good. And the other one that I've been looking at, this is not an election bet, is the interest rate bet. So I've been adding to my 50 BPS cut.
Mando, make the call here, baby. Come on, that's your sector. What are we betting?
I think they do 25 pips. I think they do 25.
Well, that's the heavy favorite. Yeah,
25.
So
But
pull up
they just revised down jobs by like $1 million. Sorry,
That-
$1 million jobs. Which is
that was why I went harder into 50. So pull up the graph for 50. If you click into it,
That's how this work.
and then go to graph. Yeah. All right. So it was sky high before during like the carry trade crash. And
Oh my god,
we V-shaped recovered and it went all the way down to like 14.
that was trading at 64%. Damn.
But down here, I don't know. I like it. I think there's a 5-1. I was looking back through the historical first rate cuts. They go for 50 BS 50 like half the time.
Interesting.
With the job revision. I don't know.
What are the odds that there's no change? Oh, 7%.
That's actually an interesting bet as well.
Because Mando just made his comment about the jobs. I mean, I don't know. Like, what if they don't cut in September?
It's a 14-1. I mean, we've got full V shape on the. I think that would shock markets, right? That would probably send things a little lower.
I mean, some of them say 50 BPS would spook the market. Fed would be signaling that they think they waited too long. Recession fears would come back.
But that was the narrative 3 weeks ago, right? Like during the crash, the 3-day yen carry trade crash, the entire media narrative was that Powell had waited too long. Do you remember that? Like that was like the headline.
That was
for
the
a few
narrative.
days.
Yeah, that was definitely the narrative.
Then it quickly went away. I think that's one of the more interesting bets out there. If you don't want to just bet words.
Yeah. I mean, I'll bet the words.
We'll bet the words.
It's betting words is like buying meme coins. It's like the most left curve thing you can do on prediction markets. You know what I mean?
It's fun. It's fun when you hit your long shots. Let's say
so
that.
Coach and abortion. Why coach?
He's a coach, or he was a coach.
Okay, so I'll put $100 on coach for you, and I'll put $100 on abortion in your honor as well.
Yeah.
I followed you on. I tailed you on Hunter, and you paid out. So
that Hunter was a good one.
You made me all my money back that I had lost from the speech before. So I'll tail you on abortion. So I got the yes on abortion, the yes on coach, the yes on tampon, and I'll go as far as putting also a yes on couch because I like that one. There you go. There you go.
Then we got to start monitoring Taylor Swift's jet here. She's at 7% to perform at the DNC.
Taylor Swift?
Yeah. So she's a long shot. But she had her last concert in London last night, so she's got a big break in her schedule.
What's up, Mando?
Taylor's got such a like insanely valuable brand.
It's true. I don't think she should get into the whole.
Did you see what the Trump Truth Social posts?
No, show us.
Let me find this.
Maybe if I search it, Trump.
He posted the AI images of Taylor. I'm not gonna be able to find it.
This one?
Yeah. So he posted that on Truth Social.
Interesting.
And she's clearly not endorsing him. So it could be enough to make her mad, but I agree that she's got a lot. she has a very valuable brand that she could perhaps do a little bit of damage to by showing up. Today's the tell. We need to see a big name come out today. If no big names come today, I think it's going to be pretty unlikely.
This is the post.
Yeah, that's the one.
Interesting. Oh well. I guess we'll see where that takes us. I thought the markets would pump a little more on Trump, getting quite a bit ahead, a few points ahead of Kamala on that, but doesn't seem like it's working.
Chop City, baby.
Chop City. I mean, that's the title of the show today. I mean, it's the title of the show for the next 2 weeks. It's Chop City. Yeah. Like this is what I've been calling the show. So Chop City. All right. Well, it is 11 a.m. and I'm sure we all have a ton of work to do, which we do. So I will see you all tomorrow, boys.
Sounds good.
That was a great show. Hopefully Capri Sun is not at like 100 million tomorrow, or I will not show up.
What'll be our Tron meme of the day tomorrow that we cook up?
If that Jack Sun thing is like tomorrow, like we wake up like Jack Sun, like cyber criminal is at like $250 million, I may as well.
Sanctioned countries. Sanctioned
countries. Yeah, exactly. All right, Mando, Tyler, have a good rest of your day. With that, we'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.